Before I get to the news, I want to tell you about See Here. It's a new outlet for discovering the arts across Western North Carolina. Through video, podcasts, and written stories, I bring you inside local music, dance, theater, visual art, and contemporary literature. See Here just launched, and you can get in on the ground floor by subscribing to our newsletter for free. Just go to seeherewnc.com, and I'll see you at See Here. Wake up, Asheville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Wednesday, July 22nd. Asheville police are urging residents not to rely on unverified social media posts as they investigate a weekend shooting that killed 2 people and injured 7 others. The gunfire broke out around 2:20 a.m. Sunday in the 250 block of Biltmore Avenue. Police say a flyer circulating online naming a possible suspect hasn't been confirmed, and no person of interest has been publicly identified. Officers are also withholding the victims' names, saying releasing them could threaten others and compromise the case. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Asheville police. Read more at 828 News Now. A UNC Asheville Advisory Committee is recommending development on more than 200 acres of its South Campus property, but not a 5,000-seat soccer stadium or performing arts center. The 14-member panel says a stadium, quote, would not meet all the university's objectives and would crowd out the enrollment and gathering place uses central to the site. Instead, it calls the woods the university's, quote, highest priority for development, suggesting phased mixed-use projects like student housing, retail, and community space. Some Save the Woods supporters remain concerned about environmental impacts and transparency. Read more in the Citizen Times. Businesses along Haywood Road in West Asheville are bracing for changes as the $1.8 billion I-26 connector project moves forward. The State Department of Transportation says demolition of properties acquired through eminent domain could begin in the coming months. In a roughly 1.1-mile stretch, about 25 homes and 11 commercial buildings are expected to be impacted. Some businesses have already closed, while others learn they won't have to move. Longtime property owners say it's another major shift for a corridor reshaped once before by I-240. Read more in the Citizen Times. A plan to restore passenger rail service between Asheville and Salisbury won't get state funding this year. Lawmakers declined to include $28 million in the new budget, money Governor Stein had requested. The funds were part of a required $133 million state match to unlock federal dollars for the $665 million project. Supporters say the setback is likely temporary. Martin Wheeler of the Carolinas Association for Passenger Trains says support remains strong, but federal delays could last 6 to 9 months. Advocates plan to seek funding again next budget cycle. Read more at Blue Ridge Public Radio. And Haywood County leaders say they'll keep using flock safety cameras even after neighboring Macon County voted to remove its system over privacy and public safety concerns. Haywood has about 8 of the license plate reader cameras in place since 2024, and officials say there are no plans to take them down. Board of Commissioners Chairman Kevin Ensley says the cameras have helped keep drugs out of the county. He says overdose deaths, once in the 30s annually, dropped to 10 last year. Ensley adds the county hasn't received complaints about the cameras. Read more at WLOS. And before I let you go, I wanted to let you know I'll continue to be in and out the rest of this week and early next week, but I'll be back with daily newscasts starting Wednesday, July 30th. Till then, I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for tuning in to Wake Up Asheville.